The countdown is almost over, and anticipation across Indonesia is at an all-time high. In just a few days, Foo Fighters, one of the most iconic rock bands in the world, will finally make their long-awaited return to Jakarta. The concert, which takes place at Carnival Ancol on Thursday, October 2nd, 2025, will mark the band's first performance in Indonesia in nearly 3 decades. The last time Dave Grohl and his bandmates stood on an Indonesian stage was back in 1996, when Foo Fighters were still carving their place in the global music scene. Now, 29 years later, they return as a world-renowned powerhouse, ready to reunite with fans who have been waiting for this moment their entire lives. As the official promoter, Ravel Entertainment has unveiled the complete rundown for this historic show. Gates at the venue will open at 3 p.m. WIB, allowing fans to arrive early and enjoy the pre-show festivities, while Foo Fighters themselves are scheduled to storm the stage at 8 p.m. WIB. The organizers are determined to create more than just a concert. They aim to deliver an unforgettable festival-like experience. Fans can look forward to photo walls for capturing memories, official merchandise booths stocked with exclusive Jakarta tour items, food and beverage areas, prayer rooms, baggage counters, and other facilities designed to make the evening as smooth and enjoyable as possible. What makes this Jakarta concert even more meaningful is the new chapter it represents for the band. Earlier this year, Foo Fighters welcomed drummer Ilan Rubin as their newest member. His official debut took place at the Fremont Theater in San Luis Obispo, California, where Dave Grohl personally announced him as the band's permanent drummer. For Indonesian fans, this adds another layer of excitement, as they will be among the very first audiences in Asia to see Rubin perform live with the rest of the group. Tickets for the Jakarta show remain available through the official website www.foojkt.com, offered in multiple categories ranging from RP1 $788, $555 to RP2 $888, $555. Fans are encouraged to secure their spots as quickly as possible, as demand for this once-in-a-generation event continues to grow. For many, this is not just a concert, but a chance to witness rock history in the making. Behind the scenes, the story of how this concert came together is just as remarkable. According to Ravel Junardi, CEO of Ravel Entertainment, it was actually Foo Fighters management who first reached out about bringing the band to Jakarta. About a month before the Green Day concert, we suddenly received an email with the subject line simply, FF. It turned out Foo Fighters were planning an Asia tour, and Jakarta was on their radar. Ravel explained. Securing their return was a deeply personal mission for him. This was done with heart, because Foo Fighters is a band I personally admire, he admitted. The process required tremendous effort and long negotiations, but eventually, everything fell into place, with Foo Fighters even choosing Indonesia as the starting point of their Asia tour. Fans can expect a performance spanning the full breadth of the band's celebrated career. With songs like Everlong, My Hero, The Pretender, and Best of You, Foo Fighters are preparing to deliver a setlist that balances nostalgia with their timeless energy. For many Indonesians, this show represents the culmination of decades of waiting, and the promise is clear: the night will be emotional, powerful, and unforgettable. This Jakarta concert is also part of a much larger celebration. It ties into the 10th anniversary of the Hammersonic Festival, Southeast Asia's premier rock and metal event, also organized by Ravel Entertainment. In the lead-up to the milestone, Ravel has already staged major concerts featuring Green Day, Thy Art Is Murder, Salsin, and Muse, building momentum for the festival's grand edition in May 2026 at NICE PIK2, Jakarta. Ravel closed his announcement with a teaser, promising more surprises as the Hammersonic anniversary approaches. This Foo Fighters concert is only the beginning. Expect more announcements as we continue to celebrate a decade of Hammersonic with world-class performances. On October 2, 2025, the long wait will finally end. Carnival Ankol will be filled with roaring guitars, thunderous drums, and thousands of voices singing together as Foo Fighters return to Indonesia at last. For those who have grown up with their music, for those who discovered them along the way, and for those who never thought they would see this day come, the message is simple: this is a night that cannot be missed. Foo Fighters are back, and Jakarta is about to witness history. As the day draws near, the excitement across Jakarta and beyond is undeniable. Fans are preparing banners, playlists, and memories to relive with their favorite band, while the city itself is bracing for an influx of rock lovers ready to celebrate together. More than just a concert, Foo Fighters' return symbolizes the endurance of music that transcends time and generations. After 29 years of waiting, Indonesian fans will finally stand shoulder to shoulder, united by the songs that have carried them through joy, loss, and everything in between. On the night of October 2, 2025, when the first chords ring out at Carnival Ankol, it will not only mark the return of Foo Fighters to Indonesia, it will mark the return of a shared spirit of rock, louder and stronger than ever. For Foo Fighters themselves, this concert is not only about reconnecting with fans, but also about reaffirming their bond with a global audience that has stood by them through every era of their journey. Jakarta will serve as the opening chapter of their new tour, a place where memories of the past meet the promise of the future. And for the thousands who will gather under the night sky at Carnival Ankol, the moment the lights dim and Dave Grohl's voice cuts through the crowd, it will feel like time itself has folded. 29 years of waiting collapsing into one unforgettable night of music, passion, and history in the making. In the end, the Foo Fighters' return to Jakarta is more than just another tour date. It is a celebration of resilience, of music's power to bridge decades, and of the unwavering loyalty of fans who never stopped believing. When the band finally steps on stage, every cheer, every lyric sung in unison, and every heartbeat in the crowd will testify to the magic of rock and roll that refuses to fade. October 2, 2025 will not simply be remembered as a concert. It will stand as a milestone in Indonesia's live music history, a night where Foo Fighters and their fans became one.